Was the President aware of the Attorney General's decision to name a special counsel to oversee the investigations into former President Trump, and is there any reaction from him to that decision?
So just first, I can just tell you, no, he was not aware. We were not aware. As you know, the Department of Justice makes decisions about its criminal investigation independently. We are not involved. We have not been aware about this particular investigation or any criminal investigation. I would refer you to the Department of Justice on any questions on this. But again, we were not given advance notice. We were not aware of this investigation.
Any reaction from the President?
No reaction. Again, this is going to be up to the Attorney General, up to the Department of Justice as it relates to a criminal investigation. But I can tell you that the President was not aware, we were not aware, we were not given advance notice, and I would refer you to Department of Justice.
And then,
Thank you.
Thanks. Just first, really quick following up on what you said about the special counsel. Even if the President wasn't aware ahead of time, I'm sure he is aware now. Can you provide any details about who informed him today, when he learned of the news, how he learned of the news today?
Again, I'm just not going to go beyond. I know you're asking me about the President specifically. I've not spoken to him before coming out here, so can't give you details on that. I'm assuming it was a senior member of his staff would most likely have let him know about the special counsel. But again, I just want to make very, very clear, we were not giving advance notice. This is the Department of Justice makes their own decision when it relates to criminal investigation. We were not involved, and so just want to make that very clear. And not going to say more about this particular case from here. I would refer you to the Department of Justice. Look, I will say this, and I've said this many times before. We do not politicize the Department of Justice. That is something that the President said during the campaign. That is something that the President said in his early days of being in the White House, and that continues to be true. We were not involved in this particular issue. We are not involved, and let me just say that more broadly, we're not involved in criminal investigations that are done independently by the Department of Justice. We were not given advance notice. Again, I would refer you to Department of Justice on any questions on this, but this is not an administration that the President has been very clear that will politicize the Department of Justice.